Hey there folks, welcome back to the Guerrilla Garden. I once again am Corey, the Guerrilla Gardener. Just wanted to share a little project that I had going on here today. So if you watched my garden video recently, my garden tour video, you'll have seen that I had cleared this area out. This area here was full of weeds. I'm 6 foot tall and these weeds were every good bit above, 2 feet above my head. This is a lot of work. So what I've gone ahead and done here is actually planted out some annual rye seed in here. I don't know, let me try to get close up. I don't know if you can see the seed or not. Hopefully that's coming across, but I also wanted to stick something else in here other than just that ground cover. And I'm not going to trim this annual rye or anything. I'm just going to let it grow to its full height, put down seed for next year, and hopefully just keep this ground covered so I don't ever have to come out here and weed again like I did. And then obviously you can see there as well, there are two fig trees, two unidentified fig trees, and this one here is fruiting at the moment. So this is fruited before. I want to say that this might be like maybe a brown turkey. I'm not quite sure. And then this guy here, I pruned back heavily. This was probably, I don't know, 8 feet tall. I trimmed it down to my waist, so it's probably about 3.5 feet tall now. But something else that I'd like to put in here today is some sunflowers. And as you can see here, possibly, is a flat, which I've heavily seeded with some sunflowers. And they're about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 inches tall now. So they are ready to be transplanted. The thing with sunflowers is you have to transplant them when they're young. You can transplant a large sunflower, but they do have a taproot. And if you miss some of that taproot when you're digging them out, you may not get them to take. So I'm going to go get everything set up, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to stick these things in the ground. Okay, so transplanting sunflowers does take some pretty high-tech gadgetry. So not everybody might not have this. Just kidding. Everybody will have these things. So what you need is a spoon from the kitchen, a pair of pruners, and some kind of measuring device. This is just a 12, I get it to focus here, 12-inch piece of wood. And what I'm going to use this for is spacing. So I'm not going to do rows or anything, but I do want to make sure that the sunflower plants are planted at least 12 inches apart. And as you can see, I have quite a few of them to put in there. I'm going to have some extras, and I think with the extra, what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see, I have a row of aloe up there. And I'm going to, just between each aloe plant, I'm going to go ahead and stick a sunflower. Okay, so we're ready to go ahead and stick some of these in. Got my trusty spoon here. As you can see, my flat of sunflowers. What I'm going to do, see if I can get you in frame a little better, is take my spoon, go ahead and dig out underneath the roots of the sunflower. I'm going to go ahead and pull these out, making sure to save the little bit of a taproot that it does I have on it. Now I don't care if I have 2 of these, I'll plant both these together. But if I did have like 3 or 4 in this bunch, that's where the pruners are going to come into place. I would just plant it and prune down to the healthiest 1 or 2 sunflowers. So easy as this. Go ahead and take my spoon. I'm going to dig a little hole here. I'm going to put it in. Now I found that you can plant sunflower a little bit deep if you need to, but not necessarily. Let me see if I can get a better camera shot. So those guys are in the ground, and if I wanted to, like I said, if this is a big bunch, I just come in and I could thin like so. So then the next step will be just sticking down a piece of wood. Like I said, I don't want rows, so I'm going to plant that as an angle. at an angle. Go off 12 inches, take my spoon, dig a little hole out, grab another sunflower. Now these are all different varieties of sunflower. I had some old seeds that I wanted to plant out. And they are, you know, mammoth sunflowers, orange sunflowers, red sunflowers, teddy bear sunflowers. So I'm going to get large and small sunflowers out of here. I don't know which are which. I didn't mark them or anything. But that's really it. So from here, I would go, you know, another 12 inches off there, plant my next one, and keep moving around until I have this whole area done. I'm not going to make you watch that. You'd probably be bored to death. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my headphones in and get these in, and we'll come back. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. Alright, so there you have it. They are all planted in, ready to go. All I got to do is just a quick, simple water. And I use probably, I don't know, 3/4 of that flat. I'm going to go ahead and hold off a couple days before I plant the rest out in aloe across the way, just to make sure that I don't think all these are going to take. Some of them are already drooping over. I don't think I planted them deep enough. So I may need to come back in tomorrow or the next day and just take these ones out that didn't survive and plant some new ones in. But the reason I'm growing these sunflowers is twofold. First off, that is my daughter's window there, and I want to give her something pretty to look at when she opens her window. And second of all will be to dry and roast the seeds and eat them, which is something that I do enjoy. So I'm just going to go ahead now and get this watered in, not too heavily because I watered this morning because I do have that grass in there. And then I'll go ahead and keep you updated. So thanks for stopping by once again to Gorilla Garden. Once again, I am Corey, the Gorilla Gardener.